right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Today, we get a very interesting topic who will get for can discuss, and we get two segments of this program today. The first, it depends. We get a guest who is supposed for come today at the program. Still waiting for the guest for login. But hopefully it go able for login. Let me see if there's any. Let me see. No, okay. So we are still waiting for the guests to log in. We'll get forget Abu Bakar Kamara, we na in the coordinator for APC registration and verification exercise. It's supposed for Canada program based on the PRO of the APC, Honorable Yaya Tunis. So we'll go ahead and start with the first segment while we wait for them. If you the list, if the area they say clearly, let me know. So, let me see. In fact, from me on side here, make sure see everything they go well. Let me see. Yeah, I just want for make sure say everybody they read me clearly. Come on, let's go. All right, hold on, let me see quickly.
Descriptions, which is cost.
All right, hold on, let me see quickly. All right, I think we are good. It's good. Now me inside now clear. All right, so we'll get two segments today. We'll get for can discuss. The first segment get for do with the arrest of Badi and Williams. Those two guys actually claim for say they're now leaders of the Concern Sierra Leoneans. I did give you a little bit of background on this particular name, Concern Sierra Leone, and also it come out, how it end up for be in the middle of politics that's alone. And we will discuss on why these two people were arrested. I understand say there was a bill granted to Babadi, and I don't know within company, but still they're supposed for reports in our police station. So, well, next week. So that's not the first segment we'll get for can discuss. And I want for make Una be part of this discussion because if me or me commentator now we they just talk until we done, probably we are not going able to get a clear picture of what thing they go on. So that the reason this way, this program is always interactive, wherein we engage the viewers for make them give with their own feedback live, and you also maybe read them comments on the air. So if you get any comment or question where you want for ask, you can, let me see, you can actually you can either call me on the number. Look the number at the screen, at the lower third. So now the number down the way you go call we, and or put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch we from. You see, there are things we they can't tell one now. Maybe the information we will get, you get a better information we pass we on, or okay. Well, fortunately, we don't get we just don't log in. So we just switch again because Yanda Nasalo, say electricity no stable. So I go try for Brian Cam, and with the switch, we left this part first. We go back to the second segment where we they bring in we guests. Mr. Abubakar Kamara, the coordinator for APC registration and verification exercise, Nasalo. Thank you very much for the program, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank you for having me.
Well, there we go. the points because this now a very important. This is for the APC. Let me start with you introducing yourself because the best person we will introduce you is you. So, who is Abubakar Kamara?
Abubakar Kagbo,
Yeah,
is
I'm sorry.
Kagbo is a surname. Abubakar Kagbo, na a member of the diaspora. Of course, I come up from the United Kingdom of Great Britain, London to be specific, and me, na APC member from the previous administration under the leadership of Comrade Mustafa Amid Kuroma as the former chairman of the district. Me, na be the project coordinator. And I don't did APC for quite a long time and not served in many roles. And as far back where we get the APC lost election. In fact, in all elections where APC don't conduct, I always stay then at the command center for help for puts the structures then together and then for prepare the party for electioneering process. And then when we lost 2018, when our members say the governments of presidents Mother BOB actually come up with what's called a GTT. So then APC be need for respond and constitutes a GTT review committee of which may not be the secretary at Sierra Leone, the APC GTT review committee, and then also act as the lead for the outreach because then it'll be a very crucial moments where the people that kind of power where they start the young crusade of blame and all that for try for malign the APC for make the APC look bad in the eyes of people. So me na the possible could be lead the PR on that critical moment during that critical moment. So and then currently I don't serve in lot other roles them where we then sift this election, so to speak. 2023, the party be constitutes what them call representative them before them put the information out after we don't come up in Sumani. One of the person back will be represent diaspora for 2 to 3 months inside the 7-man committee until the party finally then try for put the 7 people them out. So maybe they represent the diaspora in high level talks, which means I mean they sit down with its man them, Dr. Samura Kamara for talk about this the tripartite who don't get the recommendations. So just a background, and then because of my role now, the party don't roll out what we call a digital membership registration platform for the very first time, and I'm proud for BAPC because currently the records tell we say inside Africa continents we get some 54 countries them when at the countries that we recognize as sovereign states. So inside the 54 countries, then they then gets about approximately 2,000 political party, and the APC don't make number 7 political party in the entire Africa. We don't try for roll out a digital membership registration platform. So the party through the leadership of Honorable Alaji Minkailu Mansare and the Secretary General Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, then Dima necessarily say, I get the requisite expertise for take the lead in these crucial moments. For the very first time for the APC actually bring this platform, and we're doing very well at the moment. So this now ABS from a political standpoint.
Well, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. How the membership registration and verification they go on?
Well, in a nutshell, the process they go on really well, basically because we really try for put certain things the way we be able for assess ourselves as we go. And I want the family with the listing will know say the time where the party roll out this particular process, the party in the turbulence, we know it in the happen. There are so many issues, disunity in the party. So it was very challenging. And in fact, before the process take off, member APC, they use analog, which is somebody can just sit on a desk, he try something, he issue somebody membership card. And then there were issues of transparency in the process. So for let you pull on it, because I want for let people know say politics is a game of interest. So for let you pull on from that analog process for digitalize and try for bringing more efficiency, transparency, accessibility. It's a very tough thing politically for people to get some way. So we start off from there, but we get a pretty good reason as the program they go for. I explain why this thing can. But as for answer to your question, I think so we don't do quite a good thing at the party because currently just the members, the new members, them. We not start the verification of old members, just the new members, them. And I talk about the one the way they don't enter in details now the platform. We don't go up to about 50,000 new members. Not to the one the way they say the deep and process. The one the way the deep and process is more than 100,000. So imagine, sir, APC be just then in this grassroots politics where we get a lot of bulk of support at them, but we're not able to transform them to active membership. What I mean by this, now people will say, and they put money, then get a say at the political party. So for us, this is the pathway for let APC for progress, and we're doing well.
All right. When this thing start, this registration starts, the executive been tell we say it get for take about 3 months, 90 days for the exercise. That is in Sierra Leone. And after 90 days, then they try for transition to the diaspora. It's been like 5 months now they go. When una go able for begin the transition, una finish na salon and begin the transition na the diaspora.
So it's a very crucial question because as we speak, especially me being a diaspora and I head this process, there's a lot of expectation to people who know me. Say if I put on past something, I'm very passionate about it, and I'm for say sorry to them because a lot of people want to actually verify, and then new members of the diaspora we don't fall in love with the party want for register right now. But the delay we'll get is not so much about the administrative parts, but we also get on the technical aspect of the platform. Members say the diaspora na a constellation of different countries that we get different laws in terms of money transfer and all the rest of it. So it's very difficult for labor for find a common ground because this time around, today the registration na district them they do them, and still the constitution talk about districts. The one the way the constitution give the power and authority for letting them do this exercise that the national secretary and district executive, but because the party don't take a decision, say at this time around they want all the money where they come in as a result of registration and verification for they can straight at the central accounts. So you get to think about issue of jurisdiction as well. If for transfer money, say for example from UK to Sierra Leone, from America and all other countries, they all get different laws. So now these are the dealings we get. So we don't get a platform where we open 2 accounts from Orange Money. Where for now, say you're able to send money. If you're not possible to send money from RIA, you send money from whatever different providers when a money transfer providers them. So we send money. All you need for do now for let's say I want to get this money, I go to the APC Orange Money. Now 2 numbers them. So but the challenge what we get there, where the developers them then they try, then they're very close now for try for conclude and start. Because once we pay money, make you get returns from that very moment they say the money we pay, you not just go na RIA, you not just go na Western Union, but you don't hit with server. Because the whole one of the key aspects of this registration are for make people forget a watertight transparency in the way they for mobilize resources in the party. So you say when they pay the money because today as diaspora will get that money, just the cow can give up for somebody. We know they know how they use that money, they will not know if the money they go na the accounts. But this registration, I can tell you for most of the time, we will not they ever see money. The only thing they see them now we will log in, we see that the accounts, and even the account now view number they view. So now all of them here make the process slow a bit. But in terms of our readiness, forms, this time again for be totally different, basically. And one of the things, even in fact, I'm a Kenya as they talk to you, we get a program here today. One of the things we would even try for do, instead of the registration, you get for go through XYZ, we just want to let somebody pay money. We don't pay money, you get your receipt. The moment where you don't go na Play Store, you download the app. I see download the app, you open the app, side when they tell you put your payment number. As you put a number, straight off a form they can on your phone. So that kind of speed we want forget that the registration. And me, I believe in the diaspora. The moment we don't get things in this work, not cut with this, we cut with us with eyes. It takes the diaspora less than 2 weeks for then actually doing the verification.
So let's talk about these technicalities when it comes to the system. Is this system public now or still within the leadership? What I mean, if now when I don't get a public interface where people then can go and actually view or watch what's in the go on, or it's still internal?
Well, it's not. Basically, one of the, if you go back, you check with the constitution of the APC, with specific reference to Article 12, actually 12B, with 12A. Basically, it talk about rights and duties. You get your rights, you get your duties. So our rights and the rights where people can get for view or for go deep into a platform, you only need to remember them. But in terms of public in general, you go na Play Store just now, you download the app, you get them. But in terms of able for coming, because we're not able for left hand, so remember it's the issue of security as well. You know, the moment we get the app, we generate accounts for you as a member. Anytime we go, anytime we do there's an audit trail about you. But if we left hand open, so it's going to be very difficult for all manner. And as I talk to you right now, Doctor, we don't get over, let's say about 200, over 2 million just attempts for hack with system, and predominantly those hackers they come up from the US. So just remember then kind of, so you don't go left from public for somebody can no more you do it together. For this a political party, the first thing we get now for members them, and somebody want come in, you go through the process. Article 9 so come if you want to become a member of the APC constitution. So in terms of the public presence of the app ID, but public in the sense now somebody we want for actually become enlisted in the APC as a member.
So how I gonna say, okay, now I get access to this system. Do I have to pay first? Then you wanna send me the link for download this app, or what is the process here?
So you can download the app. You go right now Play Store and then type APC member connects. If you do an as we speak, APC member connects. You see the app they come. All you need for them for download them, and the app is there on your phone or whatever device where they use. It's ready. You try for open them. Side A where it ask you for let you put in your login credentials. Normally, well, we would use a telephone number because that unique identifier of the person where they come inside with system, and then also the system that generates a password for you. We go able forward. So the moment we don't go through that one day, but for let you able forget all the details, then you can only able for download the app as a non-APC member. So when you don't pay for sure, say you want for join the APC or you want for verify, that is the moment where then they generate for you login details. Because when you don't complete your application online or your verification form online, you go to check the progress of that form. But that is provided we don't get your login details. It generates for you. So say for instance you don't do them at all, but you can also able for come online where you don't even get login details in terms of new member. You don't pay, you don't make your payments, because that payment is very key. When you come in, you don't get the form, you begin complete the form online. It's very easy, very simple. It takes you 2 minutes, you don't do them. Then you don't pay your payments. So the moment where you send unto you, they tell you say submitted. That moment where you don't submit, then the finance, we only have to check for no say, Dr. Mankota don't actually pay, we don't put in and call everything, on the all we due diligence, then from the Senate to Secretary General. Of course, the constitution of the APC gives Secretary General the power for approve a member for say, yes, I want you for to join the APC, because it's not automatic or it's not a state of license. Because you don't pay, it's just like a US visa or UK visa. You can pay for application, pay visa fee, but you don't mean say, in the start you get a visa because you don't pay. So if we check, because when you look at Article 9 of the APC, about membership, the criteria they wouldn't put, i.e. for be 18 and over. So assuming if you're not 18, you don't pay, we only give you ID card. You for be a Sierra Leonean, and if you're able for actually abide by with constitution, and then for programs so they do the ideology. So then kind of say the moment you don't do and then generates what's it called for, then you able come in.
Okay.
So it works.
Okay, that's wonderful. I really appreciate this, and I believe say we viewers that appreciate this too. Um, we know say the diaspora, like what you say, now a little bit complicated when it comes to membership. Believe say now the same thing with Sierra Leone, but we now we they pay with dues to we individual chapter, and the chapters they remit the then dues then they, well, some of the dues to the branch, you know, the branch, and the branch this they send then dues then they to Freetown. So how will I factor in some of them conditionalities here into the app? Is it now individual payment directly to the APC party? And if that's the case, that means when I don't decentralize the system where we able give it verification, because somebody we probably na SLPP, if we put that option as say individual registration, and you not able to verify that, then this SLPP, it meet all the criteria, 18 years in a Sierra Leonean, then it register, it then our system. Now we start having some dilution into the APC. So how we now all look into them factors and build a system where robust enough for make we are not able to destroy the structures that are already current.
Thank you very much. This is a very important question, and I really want to viewers to listen very carefully. It's been the concern everywhere. Say the way the restriction on did now, we also get to be mindful, make we not be infiltrated by people who get motive for come and come just forget the APC membership card and begin cause havoc na the party. Exactly. So, as I say again, if you go on Article 9 of the APC Constitution, it's very explicit. For make you become, in fact, with the registration process, let's start from the last one, the last thing, the concern, which is the SLPP, quote unquote, person for coming, it can be, say, you want join APC for any other thing. When you don't complete your application, doc, you don't pay, you don't complete it, you don't submit them. There is a stage what they call guarantor. Somebody they will need for guarantee you.
Okay.
And that person, you get for actually search your conscience, because for anything will happen, that person in registration linked to you. The beauty about this platform, if you, Dr. Makota, you don't verify, let's say you don't guarantee 100 people across the border in the diaspora. When we get problem, now you force membership 9 on day for, because members say you sign up to the APC for protect and defend the APC.
Yeah.
You not for do anything where inimical to the progress of the APC. So that's if you get for guarantee somebody, now we get guarantors them. Here in Sierra Leone, we get first of all the districts chairman them na guarantors. The regional chairman na guarantors. The MPs are guarantors. Then sabi them people. They will get the councillors are guarantors. They sabi them people. So we also get the mayor na guarantor. So we get all these sets of people and constituency chairman then na guarantor. So it's the same thing at the diaspora. Take like the state we did. The chairman of that state na a guarantor. We even don't they try for cascade and follow bring in organizing secretary. We bring in for let not just be one person, because again we think about the politics. So man, no one this person can Dr. Makotale, he go through at the APC, we inform guys you don't pay no guarantee. So that make we give different level of leadership within the chapter, we get for big guarantee. This information they come out soon. So if you sit down the APC where you love, doctor, you go guarantee SLPP person come, then obviously now you're not the very first most we don't be sell APC. But it's not enough also. For being APC member, for you we ID card, it's not a state of license. The very moment when we find out, say, we're not satisfied, the constitution is very clear. That membership will be revoked. And if you check with constitution, the process they will go through for revoking membership. So now one area. So in terms of the diaspora, how things can be happened before, all of the arrangements and will be get in terms of the various districts them for register members, them put the money together, send an Freetown. That was during the days of the analog process. Now we don't get a digital platform. And Doc, I want to say here that, as I say, APC don't join 7 political parties in Africa. And we study those political parties. The ANC, as an example, like in South Africa, then get a membership registration digital platform. You can any side now the world you register. One for register the ANC. So the reason what make we do this, it's not so much about taking the powers from the district. No, that's not the case. But historically, APC don't get this challenge of transparency.
Yeah.
You remember, say, when Dr. Fisher, Justice Fisher, gave ruling that we say for the audit the APC party, and there was this allegation about Boku money were missing. It's not because the money missing. Now, because we're not able to tie up who side the money and they some money and they can give this person, then use them straight to party activities, not going to accounts. It's very difficult for able for actually do accountability. So now that make you say, let the money come. It comes straight now the central accounts. The districts them, they get their own percentage where they go back to them. But you don't get a very clear audit trail of how APC mobilize money, because Doc, say the PPRC Acts of Parliament also talk about the how transparent a political party is, and if not, we forget to books them clear. So that is the challenge. But it's not stopping now because the process just starts. Because when you look at the constitution, it say membership registration by the National Secretary General and the district executive. So with time, we therefore also ask them districts for them open, then that beyond the existing account, and therefore get a registration account. But because we don't start this thing at the moment, if we say we wait for them, all districts don't do this. Even as Sierra Leone, it will take we a long time. And remember, say the constitution, you for them, if actually for people don't get for contest, you for them be a registered member 1 year before we go to lower level. Otherwise, so now all it's how we try for do, but we'll not try for say we take away the diaspora, the previous arrangement. This is not just a start off. Then once the party don't kick off, the diaspora don't get separate accounting for registration, then from the roll them out to the district and again.
Since right now when I just they try for build the system, and this is the time when I get for collect what we call business requirements, and I want for give a suggestion. Maybe you go able for right time and maybe when I discuss them. When I get for use what we call rule-based system, wherein the verification self, it will be very easy. For example, let's say here in the United States, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. We get a chapter now. If the system able for use a rule-based system wherein the president or the executive in Arizona go able for go to anybody we register we come on Arizona and do a verification instead of una get for call, hey, this person una sabi and so thing, because now we didn't now we know whether na SLPP, now we know whether na APC. So if una put that role-based system wherein the president or the secretary una create each chapter a role-based system wherein those people can actually go and view or even minimally able for do some verification that the system for say this person, yes, indeed, all within this free time we're able for need now is for just go, oh, okay, this person, Mr. President in Arizona, you don't verify him. So we're not able for also no say that's not verification instead of this mixing analog and digital, because what they understand the verification has to go through word of mouth. Like when I call somebody in Arizona and I say, hey, this person don't register, is he a member? While it's very easy for law give this access to president based on the chapter level, where that person they go just you go there and see how much people that we don't register, they go able for compare around with their own list now and see say yes, this person will register legit or this person not legit. So that's not just a suggestion we probably will not be able for enhance the security of the platform. Now, when are you guys going to create a public interface, not for the registration, but like for informational purpose, where I get a public interface, we nothing for do with the internal aspect of the registration, but these people can go and look about the APC party and get some information, basic information.
Okay, thank you so much. Before I can show you the question we asked, first of all, I think the you say road-based system, right?
Yeah.
What you explain, so I think say it's a mirror, it's the same exactly to what they do. If I go back to what I say just now, when we started the diaspora just now, and I make us say the chapter presidents, like Arizona presidents,
yeah,
the women's leader, the organizing secretary, the PRO, the youth leader, all of them people are so they be part of the process. Not so we they register people them. And that they happen as I do right now. The forms then they go right to the districts distribute the forms all the way down to ward level. Well, now the diaspora will not get ward. The diaspora will get a chapter like Arizona and a chapter. So that's how now the people them where they now the diaspora and they register people them. Now diaspora they verify people, not to we.
Okay.
We they always see what you wanna send, what you wanna input na the platform.
Okay.
Now, when we don't input, not to okay. Say for instance, Dr. Makota, he did a West. I just give you example, West Arizona, not to executive member, for example. You want for verify. Then from there you go through the process. You don't get the form. You don't do them. You form not the hits with server until somebody, whether the president in Arizona don't vouch for you for say annual. So that is the guarantor aspect of it. You don't understand it. So
and the thing that is this is where probably how that verification is it digitally or verbally?
Digital. Okay, digital. Real time. The moment when you pay money just now, it hits with server, it go to our account real time. We will check. So the moment where, for instance, the president now Arizona don't send 20 forms, 30 forms, 50 forms, because for now they generate printing by 50. So you don't reach, we can even go down to 1 if once. You understand? But at 50 because the work don't come, we don't get a huge data, we don't come, or they can begin to do the printing. So wait on is 50. All we need for do now for because this system they filter up to chapter level now the diaspora. So today one for print for Arizona. So I see we go for Arizona, we put Arizona. All the people in way they don't process their forms, they don't hit with server, they come up. And this we don't check payments, we don't do this. President don't guarantee, or the secretary don't guarantee. You see the level of guarantee. And they see the person, not just Dr. Mark, like how they see so. And they see you picture baby, and they see the person will guarantee for you, and they see the person will fill your form, and they see all the details them.
Okay.
So that's the audit trail. So it's very easy for all no say. These are credible APC people that don't verify Dr. Makota, so it's a member. Now we want for actually consider for the Secretary General whether he approve or not approve you. So because then can verify you, then can guarantee you, but that not give automatic membership or you know me say that did it stop. The Secretary General, if you want for due diligence, they can call back. If you want for call, that's if you want call. But because he trusts them people are say they are elected officials, now then the party give, these are the custodians of the constitution at chapter level. They know they can do something where they against the interests of the APC. The Secretary General, they approve. And the good thing is, Doc, the moments where they approve your own verification process, if you put email address, now that you form, we get them. Because that form, the way they input them, you snap, I put them. The system, now they do number crunching and everything. Nobody know the church at the system, now they do all things. Now I get something as if I just want for show you. Oh, no, I think I left them because I print, today I don't print, the former president's ID card. Okay, yes, I get ID card and also. Thank you. So I get the chairman ID card. With a Paminka Lumansare. You see the ID card?
Mm-hmm.
You see it right?
Yeah.
It clear?
Yeah. It clear, yeah.
So you see, it show the time we first joined the party. You see, May 1967. You see him?
Yeah.
So you see up there when just like who gets a social security number, and this is going to be unique to the individual. This is the difference between this will be the analog. That number where you see so 00002, so it's the number 2 person at APC. That number nobody only gets an abadan.
Yeah, unique number.
Unique number. So there we get this A number, 1 grade A number, where you get like a 50, 100 people them. when I be look at the data for load the old data, because one can start verification or find out, so you just get them alone, 1,000 people, then they own a one social security number. So you see the trouble we get with the previous data. So it's a good reason for them to verify. Because people like say, me a member, you have to verify. Because if not, you're not going to know. For all you know, that number we get, it don't make you a member at all. Because we know the struggles. So that is the idea here. Then the last question where
the public interface. The public interface.
Yeah, the public interface. The public interface, we are very confident, say, when we come publicly let people able for interface with the server, trust me, my brother, people are going to be proud of APC.
Okay.
Despite the sonko where they go on, people are going to be proud of Pamin Kailu. They're going to be proud of all the national executive. Because for the very first time, and this I did tell you, my brother, I know they try for sugarcoat anybody, because these are something where you get for experience tomorrow. The APC membership platform, in terms of the demographics, are top notch. If you want to know currently how many lawyers them who don't register, now just a tap of a button. Leko can't see this. So, for example, na Bombali per program, we want for Pull Okada. If you say Bombali, you click on that demographic, say I want to see the Okada rider them. You see the all come and telephone number and everything. So let's say for instance, one bring at the street. It's very easy. Now just a message. Where you send one message, it reach now all phone for say they want to see you now. The leader able for communicate to them, because in the platform we also get an interactive, like we get WhatsApp where they communicate to people a message. But if they send a message to a particular demographic, say for nurse them, you want to give something to nurse them. I see send message now only nurse them they get them. So in terms of the messaging accessibility we talk about, we'll start them very soon. But because we also get to think about the politics, we get to opponents them. Right and torments. The day when we launch this thing, I can tell you, my brother, then call a cabinet meeting for this platform. Because the aim what we get, by the time they go to 2026, if APC able for register over half of the registered voters in Sierra Leone, it's a legitimacy on its own.
Yeah.
If you don't say we get legitimacy for rule the country.
Yeah.
So, and when we come on issue of census, voter register, it's very easy for all we know the people and where they left. It's very easy for all advocates for them, for them to register them, because we get the data. This platform, Dr. Makota, the thing where worry me right now, when I look at the data, I look at the level of uneducated people in Sierra Leone. My brother, if you check that data, you know Sierra Leone will get a lot for make people educate.
Yeah,
the number huge. So when they look at all these small granular data in terms of demographics, so accessibility, when we put them out this to people in begin see them. Now just because they're a political party, anything we get for do, they get for be very calculative. We get for do at the right time. But from a member perspective, the moment we don't verify just now, my brother, you will go inside that side, they see quite a lot of things them. The constitution you know, for either day. And anything we want for search the constitution specifically able for search.
Okay, so we just get a few more time, but I get two more questions for do. I think no longer a question, because I see the ID. Because the first ID where I see as a sample, one guy where then show we say now the new ID. The new ID is very great. I like design, everything. I've been send a comments to the chairman of the 6th region when Kebisi now in send that in the APC forum. I see one of the things we have say we are supposed for fix. I think so when I don't fix that, because I see say they say first register. This guy been done be APC member for many years, but then put first register I think September or November 2024. So again for bring problem, so that make have been send us suggestion. Okay, so now I'm able to put the actual time when this one first be a member, so that will cause problem during this, because the constitution talk about requirements for
Qualifying
for
period.
run for position, and that's
Qualified. Yeah.
I think so. When I don't settle down, the last question where I get now is because here in the United States, the money where would they contribute not to 100% they go na salon because we get forget what we call management of the chapters them. So na percentage get for go na salon. That make I want for know when you say the payment system, that means they go na the place that the what they call they go pay directly. Is it going directly to the Sierra Leone bank or somewhere, or how would I want for look at this particular issue for say yes, this money not to 100% supposed for gonna salon because chapter maintenance and management also forgets some of this money. How would I look into this for build the system?
So the unfortunate part of this question, me not to NAC member, me not the coordinator, we waiting NAC don't agree, now immediately do. I they work on the directives of the Secretary General. But so far, me no with regards to the reason to make we delay so the chairman of the 6th region, we don't do a very good work for try for advocates for the 6th region, the young quota into the registration and then also subscription money them way they come in as you don't they go historically where the district can get a percentage. So whatever the agreements wouldn't get there may not be are not qualify for come and can't talk the arrangements we don't get in a corner.
Okay.
It's then at a top level, but I can say so what you mean understand a little thing and for the benefits of the viewers then for the question, we cannot just left and long. The constitution is very clear. Now the National Secretary General and the district executive now then they do this registration. And in terms of the management, the running cost of a chapter, other activities, this money na APC money. So if you say the registration and then also subscription na APC money, which means all the way to chapter, everybody get forgets a small thing para which they call it for run the chapter. Because when you run Arizona chapter well, it's like you don't run the APC.
Yeah.
You understand? You run Arizona, Washington, that you don't run America well. And where America run well, then UK, Canada, they all run well, which means the APC they do well na the diaspora. And for they run well a party in other side in our money. So in terms of the arrangement, how in the shape that money they then I think say na senior comrade Alfred Kebisi say when he's a NAC member that then get the arrangements today. Me not get that power there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think say the other statement, last statement, so I just want to say also, get for do with audit system, not to the system itself, because when the system stop, now when the money don't go to the account, but taking that money from the account, not the system not get for show that at all. If we are not get some kind of an audit system, I think say this question not to get for answer because most waiting can make a lot of people there, especially in the diaspora, have been get problem. Would they send money? We don't know how they spend the money. And in fact, since 2022, where we've been do a new registration, we send all the money. Nobody not able to forget any financial report. We were able for show transparency, and that's probably not something we I go on for bring the PRO also for make it come and explain what's not the mechanism where they don't put together how they go able, or maybe the financial secretary, whoever is responsible, the treasurer, for make it come and can tell we say, okay, this not the mechanism for transparency for say anytime, every 3 months, for example, we will give an internal financial report. You know, I don't know if not true, but me not ever see financial reports from the APC, and that's something we need for work on. Well, I just want to take this opportunity for thank you very much. I'm so blessed that you come because what you don't can tell me so. I believe say every APC member we they get for watch or this thing right now, it would be proud for CS. Now APC is moving forward, irrespective of the too much cham na social media. But at the end of the day, you don't can give you some kind of a hope for say, irrespective of what they hearing for say APC they on fire. There are people that are working behind the scene for move the APC party. So I want to tell you plenty thank you and your team for say.
Can I just say quick thing with the transparency aspects just for the benefit of the viewers then?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so far, waiting me know and as a coordinator of the process, me na diasporan. One of the thing where I can me day one also don't mean I don't lose the values of the diaspora which you stand for. Transparency na a very key thing we work in cry for. So now everybody's watching me. Now that I don't get the opportunity, they don't give me the opportunity for us serve in this capacity. I get for do something tomorrow. People will say ABS was actually the leader for this thing and he do a good work. So what I do in terms of the accounts, the accounts where they open. Remember, say we get the APC constitution where it give a roadmap as how for withdraw money from the account, not to one person they do them. The chairman is sign, the secretary general is sign, and the treasurer. And there's certain money where they say if you want for pull and pass, you go knock. Just like you gets the loss of the country. There's certain money. If we come for procurement, you know that there's certain amount of money, pass you get for go through certain bureaucratic, process system for them to forget them. So that's why they look at APC right now. But I think the key, what's in the app on the analog process, that people in the handle the money. Doc, from us start this process, the only time where I handle cash money for this registration, now the same way I for pay for Payansane. Where they send the money to me, Honorable Timon, and give me the money for that pay for Payansane. And I put the money on my phone, I pay through Orange. That it say I see registration money. And for that, I see figures. And what I do, even the accounts of the APC registration, the secretary general get access, the chairman get access, and when the treasurer commission will get access. But the access will then get now only view. You can't do anything. Now view no more the view. For tell you say the money don't go 4 billion, 8 billion. That's all you can do. Just like when me at the watch you right now, I know it will charge you. At the watch and listing. So now that no more you view. Now like a movie. So SSF where they operate, when they look for open the Orange, even Orange, the transparency credentials so I give them. SSF not get access to that account. When you pay another number, the money it tie up to the APC registration account that will keep commercial bank. At the money hits Orange, it go straight. Nobody no need for doing it is automated. So you don't see it here. In terms of verified payments, all I do now for download Excel document and put on the server. The server they do number crunch and say yes, Dr. Mankota, ABS don't pay and everybody don't pay. Then from there, so nobody not get ants. The problem will be get with transparency now because now people they play with the physical registration money. So you don't say I don't cut now when the process start. I make it try so for the una SSF do you see not like phone sir, you pay your money, they see returns come say it don't hit the APC account.
Yeah, I understand that one. That one they clear. That our system based that
so,
one.
So in terms of the 3 months, right now the financial secretary the US when you're ready for go, Mrs. as she don't so we give statements of accounts and as we talk in deputy paper work on them because now a PPRC requirement every 3 months the party for submitter. I think what's in left now for let that statement to trickle down to the members them. Let them know from district now done. So but when they don't tell me so, I don't know and I talk to Secretary General about this.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Well, that's the Abubakar Kabo, the coordinator for APC registration and verification exercise. They talked to me from McKinney. I'm so glad that today we will not get too much of technical issue with internet. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
So that's how you say, they use APC what's it called laptop where with the internet capability will get. We ready APC 140 governance. So not even the country not even forget this kind of stability where we don't give today for sure say APC is ready for governance.
Yeah, wonderful. No problem. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you too.
All right. Well, that's now the coordinator for APC registration and verification. Now we can switch to the other topic. When I don't hear you within the coordinator talk, if you get any comments, put them at the comment section. But before we go to the comment section, we want can talk about the actual the other problems they will get, and they bring in Mr. Gabo. You know, it's a little bit dark.
Let me get a light on. You see, New York is 2:57. Night is coming already.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. So as we wait for Mr. Kabo for clean up the darkness, Oh boy, well, it's wonderful. Let me see if
Is it better now?
a little bit. We can manage this. We can manage this.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, that's New York.
it's like
3 o'clock.
no one for make you
Yeah.
jealous me because we dey pan do something way more than I don't know if una dey pan do but una not jealous me. This jealous me.
Power
Power digital system. We dey
Well,
pan.
I already everything what you demand. I get the app already. As he was talking, I was downloading it. So
You know we're able for anything without.
anyway, the idea is good. The idea is good. The only thing I want is if I would have contributed that, I would have information about the recommendation or what we call the way they recommend somebody, the leaders or whatever of the party. That's a big problem because what you are trying to say is that Mr. Makota can recommend me for what you know me for today or the past time, right? But you don't know after 1 month what I will be or after a day or two. So you're not responsible for that. You understand, right?
Well,
Mhm.
I don't know if the guy knows say
Mhm.
when it comes to application design, mean a professional that work that they do. I know more about
Okay.
I talk about security, talk about everything. I don't think say you understand that. One of the thing we probably the need for work on more this interface between chapter level to the national level, especially when it comes to money. Because I can guarantee you, if the individual are then they go pay, and this money, there is already an account inside this money they go. If that money they go na salon, for say that salon get for send back the percentage where the chapter then get for use, that is going to be a big problem. That make
Well, yeah.
hopefully, since we don't understand this, I will talk to the PRO for make them if they for me don't see them before them then design this because I be offer myself for say if in case when I need any advice for design this, I go there available for make I able advice when in a way where when I go able for design this, we go able eliminate some of them pending problems here.
Right.
Yeah, if I been better, but
You know, Mr. Mankota, all these hiccups is based on the country's civilization. We are far behind. In America, these things are simple to design because everybody, you know what to do. You just come in, you enter your ID card, Mr. Mankota. Enter your ID card, your membership card. You enter your your password, and you click. If you have to pay, you pay by credit card. You submit because everybody's transparent. But Africa is not easy, especially APC for that matter in Sierra Leone.
no, even SLP, even SLP. So the first thing we need to advise them, maybe I go write a small white paper for advise them if they take and fine, if they don't take and fine, but I go do that is percentage based registration. Where yes, you go register, you pay your money, but this money they're supposed to also give an option wherein this money they go into different accounts. For example, in Arizona, we get we own accounts, right? So this
Mhm.
account supposed forget for dinner that system there. When Arizona person pay the money, percentage where they come now Arizona automatically oh okay automatically
Automatically. Mhm.
they go to Arizona without routing to Salon, then manually they get for take this money for give me back money. Then they cause problem. So I just forget
That's
that and they say let them do that. Let them do something like that. Hold on, let me
so.
just
If what you're saying, if the registration is $100 a year, and $10 is going for the maintenance of the party in Arizona, that automatically the $10 will go to Arizona and $90 go to Freetown. Is that what
something
you say?
something like that, something like that. But if you say when you pay that 100% they go to Salon and you
For
expect
bring them back,
send
for
them
bring them back,
it's not gonna happen. So there are
it's
so
a
many
headache.
realities where they get for they probably don't look into this before they design, but then they still help and design. So
Well, yeah, it's a development. As you go along, when the app is in function, technical people will start to see issues and problems or additional information, and then the builders will go into it and adjust as they go along. It
Yeah,
takes time to develop that.
exactly. So that is a good thing about talking,
It's
because
just to start. This is a starting point, which is very good.
yeah, when you
That I
talk,
can tell you.
get more idea, we probably not been we not been expect say you get for cause problem. So I really appreciate in one for can explain to him. Now we
Right,
have
he
to
did a lot. He did great. I'm happy about that. Actually, I just want to mention it. He was talking about this, and I didn't think of sort of an app like that today, based on watching we talk, Mr. Mankota. I get that information, that document, and I'm going through it. But you know what I'm talking about the
yeah,
diaspora phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
So my mind didn't go to such app today, and they say we have a lot to do because we got to modernize this and did this and do this. So some of
diaspora,
those things here.
the
Yeah.
diaspora stuff. Okay, we'll talk about
Fun,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but so let's go down to politics, real politics. So as una already don't understand what thing they go on, quite recently, um, two people were say then are leaders of the Concern Sierra Leoneans, then send a letter to the police for ask for a presence Usai then get for go occupy the ECSL office until the ECSL produce the disaggregated result. Now, on the TPN forum, we discussed a little bit about this since yesterday to this morning. We did panda back and forth. One of the problems where I see panda letter, I think it's a language problem. Now, if you dey try for request for a police clearance, you actually get for state and say you are requesting for a police clearance for go do XYZ. That's not explicit statement that one day. But if you say you require the presence of the police for go do something, and I know say the police they not go want for give any clearance to them. So technically, the police don't get an excuse for tell them people and say, una will go support una, we will not get a clearance. But not only the interesting thing we I find out on this particular issue. According to the police, I think say I get a video here where some of you don't see this video, but I go play 'em for the benefit of other people them. The clarification where the police then just give after we know say they arrest them two people here. There are a lot of people where they say, okay, why they arrest them two people? Because if the police invites you for go sit down and discuss about the letter, why all of a sudden the police then can't arrest them people here? Well, we know say as far as Sierra Leone politics is concerned today, it's easy for let people then get lost on this partisan bickering way they go on. Okay, number one, the question is what happen where the police they arrest them people here. Number two, why the police not give clearance to them people here? I don't give now one of the technicalities for saying because they not ask for a police clearance, they ask for police presence, and that's not stupidity in the first place. Okay, then number three, the one the way they talk say, oh, they're not supposed to go protest. I think say these people or any Sierra Leonean get the constitutional right for protest for anything we want for protest. The only thing you have to go through the normal process. So if you say, oh, they're not supposed for protest, no. Yes, we know say the protest, me, in my own opinion, it not gets no bearing at all. Why people they want to go protest, I don't know. But they get the right for protest. So the one they will say they don't get right for protest, that also is not correct. Okay. But
Excuse me, Mr. Mankota. Let me hear it clearly. You mean sorry to disturb you because I want to let you know try yourself because people are listening.
yeah,
You mean you said what you make them the process protest you don't know, but they get right for protest. Is that what you said?
no, what I mean, there are people
Uh-huh.
who talk say they're not supposed for protest at all. Now I say,
Okay, they can protest.
yeah, every Sierra Leonean get the rights for protest for anything, whether
Correct.
agree with waiting the person in the protest or not, they
Correct.
get the right to protest. The only thing
Correct.
they go through the normal process where we able to give them the authority for
Okay.
protest. Because
And
protest,
you know what they protest for? This particular one.
yeah, they put up.
Okay. Now what they say that they protest.
They
So
say
I don't like that yourself. Just
they say
explain to us.
they
Oh.
say they want for ECSL for publish the disaggregated results. That's not the
All
not
right.
the protest.
Okay.
So we know
That's
that
the elections.
a
The
lot of
elections, right?
they do not agree with this, but they have the rights to demand that. But they just have to do the right thing so that it will be legal, not only for themselves, not only for their own security sense, but for the security of the bypassers them, the other citizens there where they not agree. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah.
now me only dispute with people that will just come blanket then put that this blanket say, oh, they not get right for protest. They have the right to protest. Right now, anybody can say, I they protest because I not like Madabio. He get the right day for protest, but he has to go through the normal process for do that. So that's two different things. Now let we play after this arrest. He come waiting at the clarification. Now just few minutes of the police then clarification at AYB. Let us see waiting the police then say.
From concerns, citizen group asking the Sierra Leone police for grant them police clearance for stage a protest against the ECSL with regards to the outcome of the June 24 multi-tier elections, and then sets the protest for be on the 10th of December. First stop the police rejects for give police clearance. Give a reason will it for the rejection of police clearance by the Sierra Leone police?
Yeah, thank you very much. Of course, indeed, it was not like requesting for police clearance. Like let us say, would they inform you or would they tell you for provide security for we that the 10th we forgo na ECSL office or demand the commissioner for produce the result on so. If they fail for do it on the 9th, so the 10th, then they come out for demonstrate nationwide. It was not request for clearance. They say that they request for we presence, for law provide security for them. Now so that they can do. So when we receive this correspondence through we email, we acknowledge we not go through email. We can't go based on the address where they show. We like 37 Main Street. We go to and there somebody assign for. We call them when I cast it on for ethical interview. Really look at the authenticities of this organization, Concern Sierra Leoneans. So when they come, that was Wednesday, they sit with the AMB, when the executive management board, to look at the authenticity of this organization, so-called organization. They say the organization Forum of Sierra Leoneans Youth Network. I say, okay. When I register, they say yes, they register. With that, they say they register with City Council, they register with
the Corporate Affairs Commission?
No, they're not registered with Corporate Affairs Commission, but they register with City Council and the Sierra Leone NGO organization. They ask them where the certificate of registration, they don't get. So now they say, okay, how we will contact you now, own phone. They say they don't get phone. So it create doubt. So if that's the case, we call CID for go do further inquiry on this. We even proved that even the address, that is 39 Main Street, the office they exist, but not to the get the office. Now that my office, like we at the car host me, they call me now, who's in my office, I say, na AYV. They can't, they say, no, but this man, they just invite on program, another office here. So now look at this one. Then the next one we also find out about them will be they communicate through phone. Coming out or asking now for phone, they say phone not there. We come out there again, then get numbers, then we over 2,000 list they way then go sign, thumbprint, put number, then they police call the number and they, for instance, the number go there, I will call you. This is not police, they call from so. You are aware of only plan them or say, I said, no, mix me though, me not the if I wait police, they drop a number, they still call. They do that person, me, I'm not sabi, no, mix me there. So it become doubt, it creates a doubt. So waiting now they investigate them for subversive activities, vis-a-vis also like forgery, that they sign another man's own signature, claiming that he's part of that group or which he's not. And then the other thing also, we are going to let public understand, waiting are like subversive. Now, any activity where they do covertly or openly or secretly, we get.
All right. So let me just stop right here. But if you go further, because this now just a court clip, but go further, the police they talk say the other point where then they investigate them for subversive behavior, wherein if you they go covertly or secretly for try for undermine or overthrow the government. This is now a very, very, very important message. If you now remember, was it yesterday? I come out and talk saying this now one of the things then we right now then they look up to. If you now remember last week, now this program, I talk saying the SLPP fanatics they want for implicate Dr. Samora because the investigators we actually been investigate the two fugitive we then just kill the coup plotters the way then just kill. The investigators say that we know they monitor them people here and they know exactly whether they mean they sponsor them guy. And what happened, some of the bloggers them or the SLPP fanatics then say these people na Samora Kamara in supporters them now they mean they sponsor them two guys here. And by the time where they think say okay, this information not they generate some kind of a lot of clicks, we begin here they say Dr. Samora should be arrested. Now the reason now one day last week where I come up with this title for say as guilty by association. Let me just give you that one day for now. Last week now I do this. This one here, when I remember right, where I say guilty by association, SLPP desperate to implicate Dr. Samora using ACC case. That's not just one. Now, the investigation for these alleged sponsors of the two people them, they go on. And when then guy then go na court, they also ask them if they get any external sponsors. Okay. I don't know why. Well, the police talk a little bit, but it just brush that. Now only somebody who don't know what thing they go on. Now they understand what thing actually it mean by subversive behavior for overthrow a government. But this guy relationship with last week, which I talk about the sponsorship where they allegedly say some of the Dr. Samora in camp in supporters and then sponsor them two people. Yeah. So these are all just compounded into so many things where they're all then two people. Yeah. Let me bring in Mr. Cabo. Mr. Cabo, yes, we know say they don't release them guys here, they don't get bill for so far, but I believe say they get for go na police for go reports and continue with the investigation. What thing are you on this particular thing where just happened so?
Well, yeah, it's very interesting, Dr. Mankota. We're very concerned about our country, Sierra Leone, and we have to because that's the only country we came from. But having said that, I want clear first the idea um, um, of demonstration, when to demonstrate and when not to demonstrate. We all know that in the world we can do anything we want, but there are certain things you cannot do there. Why we don't ask that? I give you an example in America where you are or anywhere in Africa. I don't know for Sierra Leone because they are lawless. Most of the people are lawless. The police can put a barrier here. The same land, they put a barrier here. They say you can't pass here. You have to go through that area. You understand, right? You cannot pass there. You have the right to go through there, but you can't because it is the law, right? So protest, as people let it talk and say, you get right for protest. Yes, you get right for protest, but it's not all rights you have to protest. Certain rights have been held by certain authorities and probably the Constitution. We all know the Constitution says when you have a problem with elections, you go to court. It's not something you have to protest about. And disaggregated data, it comes from the word elections. It's elections that were conducted. In this case, in this particular scenario, elections now then conduct. Now, the disaggregated data came from. That's why, according to what we understand, that's why it comes from. So, if you say disaggregated data, it's the same as saying election. If you get an election dispute, you don't satisfy with the elections, go now court. The constitution don't talk say you begin to split the elections bit by bit. You call and say, how you call it? This, how Samura call that one? The one just passed, just before the disaggregated uh, 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 data. How does he call it? The other one, the very, I just miss it. Mr. Dr. Mankota.
Which
How
one?
they call that? Uh, something like elections, democratic. They
No,
have it all over.
justice.
Electoral justice. You see, these are the jargons from the word election. Then they cut out in parts. Now they say this aggregated data. All this is about the elections, which the constitution mentioned. And next week, after this, or maybe a month or two, they will call for the computers that are used in the election. So they will cause trouble throughout to navigate or circumvent the word elections just to find their way. You understand? The constitution says if you have a problem with the elections, they're not going to tell you again disaggregated data. They're not going to tell you electoral justice. They're not going to tell you say materials of election. They're not going to tell you the constitutions, constituents. I don't know how you call them over there. They're not going to tell you all about these things. They just put in one pot. They say elections. All this trouble is all the word comes from the word elections. Now the constitution says go there. The constitution not tell you say take one part of it, go ask John. John, give me result. You don't go ask John for give result. You go to the high court and protest. How do you protest in the high court? Is to put your case. When you go to high court, you put your case. It's a protest. You cannot confront the individual party or individual go to the commissioner and go ask him for the result, whether you are a party member or not. Not even a party itself can do that. You cannot confront them because confronting him, you are confronting the state that give the mandate, the constitution and the Supreme Court that give the mandate to this gentleman. So he's part of the state. He's going to be highly protected. So I'm trying just to put these things clear because APC then they break them in there. And Dr. Mankota, mind you, they start from tripartite, resolution 1, resolution 2, 84 resolutions or whatever. All these things. Every day they bring one thing. They bring one thing to go protest. They cannot circumvent on these things. It's all elections. Go with the word elections.
Mr.
You
Gabo,
understand?
Mr.
Yes.
Gabo,
Yes, please.
I want to make you focus on the topic at hand. You too obsessed with the APC. This not get nothing to do with the APC. This protest,
All right.
so you not get nothing to do with the APC. This now people
Okay.
call themselves. Then say they don't have this now not that thing we'll get for discuss because that's
Okay.
itself is a forgery. But
Okay.
APC no mix pan this at all. In fact,
All right.
as you already don't know, the Samora camp and the APC executive then they in loggerhead because of
Okay.
this particular electoral justice. How they
All right.
electoral justice and how the executive define electoral justice at this time are two different things. But if you want
Right.
to bring in the APC and this protest, then you not fear with the APC at all.
Yeah,
So
Dr. Mankota, let's focus on the issue as you said. You are saying it's not APC, but as you know and I know, there are two major parties in Sierra Leone, APC and SLPP. And all the blockers of APC are fanning this. So I don't know why it is not APC. All the APC I know are fine in this protest. So I don't know why you say they are not APC. We know APC will
No,
circumvent.
uh,
You know, let me tell you something. When they check the death penalty, what do the APC do? They form a coup. They say they're not going to die. I mean, because there's no death penalty. And listen, the government is smarter. I can tell you that. All right, they can circumvent anyhow they want. We know, however they go left or right, we know it is APC. Nobody can hide that from nobody. All right, let's go to the issue
no, no, no.
now. With regard,
Before
Mhm.
you go to the issue, because you bring up a very important point.
Right,
Now, they commit a fallacy, where we call the fallacy of association. Because me now APC now, anything where they go do, because associated with the APC, so now APC. That's then called out the fallacy of association, and that's
that's
wrong.
correct.
That's
That's
wrong.
correct.
If the
All
APC
right.
want something, the APC gets a letterhead, the APC gets
Mhm.
a leadership. There are nothing say then they afraid for put now then letterhead and do a press release saying we are going to the streets to protest.
All right, but we don't see a letter yet where APC what you can say they go away from this and to disassociate themselves. We don't see a letter yet, and we know very well when they hold them now APC people and they go bail them. All the confusion that has happened in Sierra Leone since 2018. Now APC people and they go bail the people. All right, so I don't know where you see, Mr. Mankota, when I say you don't spoil, it don't spoil. APC they don't spoil until the end of Mother Bio's regime or the SLPP regime. Anything that happens, our first suspect number one is APC until you prove us otherwise.
Did
Okay, that we know.
you question? Yes, the question.
Mhm.
Did you see any person when the leadership of the APC will go for go bail this guy? The answer is no, because they didn't. The one that will go bail, then guys are now an organization, members of an organization called COP, I think so. This COP organization, I think a collection of political parties were been formed before the election, and these people not to APC. Yes, you get the APC, but again, you are still insisting on the fallacy of association. If the
Dr. Mankota, I understand, but when whatever happened in the country today,
that's all. Let me finish. That's all. Let me finish.
okay.
I want to make everybody where they listen this, where they watch this program, know say
Mhm.
anytime when you see somebody, whether an APC member, not to executive member of or leadership of the APC, go out there and cause anything, please don't associate the party because that member day it happened for be a sympathizer or a member or a supporter of the APC. If we do so
Right.
to the the SLPP then they come and tell you the same thing, say, no, that's not correct because we get to leadership where all the structures. You see, what we want for talk to the APC leaders, then what do we do? We not bring come one of the representative for can talk to we. He can't tell we. So if Mr. X was sit on a Holland or Mr. Y was sit on a Bukari, whatever you call them, if they come, if they pretend for be in a spokesperson for the APC, they can't talk. It left to them. But at the end of the day, we get structures, and the structures is when you want for a yearly official, go ask the leadership. Now the same thing with the SLPP. If you want for anything, where the SLPP then they do, go ask the leadership. So now we stop the fallacy of association just because me now APC. If I won't commit crime now APC commit the crime.
Dr. Mankota, you're right. But this is where our people, even you, our parents, you as a parent, we know. When you know a child for this character, you know, say anything we lost at the house, now that child in the taker. Anything we lost at the house, that child in the taker. You don't build the character. First thing, when something lost at the house, now you the first go for. You don't go as if nine drum, but because now if you don't know about until the investigation prove you otherwise. So for now, as far as I'm concerned, from 2018 to now, and maybe up to ahead, what we know is any trouble, any form of trouble, our first suspect, we're not going to tell you, but our minds, our first suspect, everybody in the country is APC because bad character should not be condoned. We know that. How many protests have APC called in the country? Hey, I use the word circumvent. APC circumvents everything because you know that they're going to know it is you. You can pass somewhere else. You go around the law. You don't want to go through the word elections. You go for disaggregated data. You don't want to go through the word elections. You go say, I don't know how Samurai call it. This one just keeps going out of my head. You don't want to say election. You say tripartite. Look, all these things they come under elections. All right. So you circumvent, we will circumvent you. You understand? So let's go to the point. Dr. Mankota, don't build a bad character. Don't allow your child to build a bad character. Anybody,
Well,
all right? Don't
well,
don't make you be known for a character. You
well,
can't escape that.
well.
Yeah,
As them, then we make up their mind because I believe say then get for discuss through the discuss also at the forum. But
exactly.
any SLPP way sincere enough, he go tell you say, Mr. Gabo, no, you are wrong. Irrespective of no.
That,
Oh, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. He go tell you say, Mr. Gabo, you're wrong. Even though we hate the APC, just like the APC hates we, but sometimes we have to be fair. And one of the things where I can see say fairness, no, they una no they play fair, even though una they pretend to be fair, is that okay? If Dr. Samura in support of them allegedly then commit a crime, why would they call for the arrest of Dr. Samura?
I don't know about that. As you said, with regards to Dr. Samura's arrest, but I will attest that to you. I personally, in some other sites in WhatsApp, I have been for the past probably 6 months. I have called for Dr. Samura's arrest. Yes, I personally have done that 6 months ago before this time because I knew why I said that because he was causing a problem. He was lying to his supporters for them to cause problem. You see, you have to look at why these people are behaving. If Samura come today and tell them, "I lost the elections, let's go ahead," this will not happen. But he don't do that. I don't know. He's playing a game. You know, this Dr. Mankuta, when we are young, somebody was saying that Madabio has somewhere he held his hand, and some of these things are where he gets his hand caught, and some of these things he's trying for one reason or the other. I don't know, but I'm telling you, Dr. Samura should be arrested. That I can tell you. I personally will tell you that.
That's exactly how they talk about. Well,
I didn't say it today. I don't know on what grounds they are saying it. I've been saying this for the past 6 months.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I know, but it's now getting louder and louder and
If we
louder.
want peace in Sierra Leone, he has to be arrested.
Yeah, but for somebody for say Madabio not win the election, I don't think say na a ground
That's
for
a treason. That's a treason to some extent. You can't say that in other countries because this words cause problem. When you say they steal our election, that word they stole our election. All the followers, that's a temptation for the followers to cause mayhem.
Mr. Gabo.
Yes.
If it
Yeah.
is a treason, Madabio should be arrested because in 2012, Madabio clearly no say win the election. He say now he win the election. He even going to court for that. So
Of course.
to say I win the election or I not win the election, I not think say not a crime. The crime
Okay. That's
okay,
correct.
okay. Yeah, I don't think say not a crime because almost since 1996, where we start multi-party democracy, no
Right.
candidate where
Don't ever accept you.
yes, indeed, I lost this election. They always say no, I win the election. Now rogue them rogue him. Even the
Right.
na me hero when Solomon Berawa, he actually said he won that election day, but for the sake of peace, he no one do anything. So no candidate, whether you talk about Kefa Smart to Anes by Koroma to Madabio to Samura, no candidates will actually come out and say I lost this election. So it's not a
That is correct, Dr. Mankota. I get that clear. But let me explain to you why Madabio was not arrested. He said he won the elections. Hold on. He said they rogued him, right? The elections were rigged. That I listened to the audio back today. He said the elections were rigged. And so what did he do? He didn't call his people outside. Outside. He went to the court. And the court, whatever decision the court took, they left. Hold on. He went to the court. Somebody in your background.
in.
Somebody. So, all right. Dr. Mankota, Madabio, yes, he said they rigged the election. But his word rigged election doesn't cause any trouble to the APC at the time. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. This
Right.
person, and yeah, call back. Sorry.
All right. All right. Madabio said he lost the election.
No, hold on.
I mean,
That the person call back. The person where he call the thing he interact with my video.
all right.
See you again.
All right. Let me just get clearance to Madabio's issue and Samura's issue. Madabio, yes, he said the elections were rigged. But what did he do? He went to the court. He didn't come out and call people, and no mayhem was caused throughout Anesco Mass reign. He never come and start to pounce on the people saying, oh, they stole my elections, they do this, I need this, I need this. Because when you say that as a leader, you are translating to your followers exactly for them to go do bad things. And that's what Samurai did. That's why, and that is why you cannot compare. You cannot compare. Hold on, let me land down. Let me land down. You cannot compare the Madabio issue to that of Samura. Samura's issue is causing mayhem. We all have seen the effect. Madabio's issue didn't cause any mayhem. If it would have caused problem, and they actually see him going around telling people or otherwise, and that caused a problem, then he will be held responsible at that time. But he didn't say anything, nobody come out. Samura's issue is destroying the country. Okay, so he has to be held responsible.
Now you don't land. Do you give me a chance? Let me say self try for takeoff. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Let me self take off. Mr. Cabo, Samura not ever now one time he called for protest where he not even show up. That's not one time. But after that, Samura not ever call anybody for go protest. So at the defense Samura on this particular issue for say Samura they call people then for go na street. No, Samura, even the protest where he been saying for many people then go, he not sure. So the protest. Now, it doesn't matter whether Samura accepts the results or not. The ECSL don't come out and announce the results. Today, who is the president? Madabio, legally speaking, not the president. Even Dr. Samura acknowledged for him, Madabio is the president because he called out His Excellency, the president of Sierra Leone. Something most of his supporters they frown with. So I just want to defend the defenseless when Dr. Samura. The problem where I get with Dr. Samura, it not get nothing to do with treason or cause for violence. Now, because of the fallacy of association, what I talk about, we are in people, then they look at you and look at your association. Now, what do they do? Now, and then they link to the other person waiting at the other side of the association. Now, in your problem, that make I call on them. And even yesterday, I call on them, say, come out, dissociate yourself from these people. Because at the end of the day, hold on, I don't take off our land now. At the end of the day, these people are ready to implicate you. And then they implicate you one way or the other. And what do we know about Sierra Leone leaders? Then their mind for Katuyu. We don't see that so many times. History don't tell you same.
Exactly, Dr. Mansa, you're right.
Then get in mind for due trouble where you not ever do. Then
exactly.
So that's not my own problem. No more, boy. He not call for violence, but he has to dissociate himself from people them where they go and try for cause problem because he not cause problem for the country. It also cause problem for winning the APC right now.
Exactly. Bam.
Most of them here. So that's
he needs to be arrested rather instead of destroying the country.
No,
Dr. Makata, you just don't accept what I said to you. Dr. He could be arrested because if you don't want to be arrested, he has to come out to the people and let the world hear it and the country hear it and he put it in writing that I dissociate myself from whatever is going on. Trust me, the moment you say that, all of these people will stop what they are doing. And anybody who is caught on doing those things will be dealt with according to the law. But they are doing it on his behalf. They are circumventing the rules and regulations using the vulnerable people. That's what Dr. Samurai is doing. You need to be arrested so we can get peace in the country.
My customer is not able to connect.
You break it. Okay.
Thank God.
I'm on the radio.
But a touch screen I get. All right, caller. Thank you very much for coming at the program. What's in you comment way make and quickly because we want to go to the comment section. So tell me exactly.
Dr. Mancha, hold on. Dr. Mancha, we didn't talk about the letter.
Yeah, we come to the letter. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
This is Abdullah. I come from New Jersey, US.
Yeah, go ahead, Abdullah.
Yeah, so few points. The first thing I want to touch on when Mr. Carbo talk about Samoa saying the election was stolen, it's treason. It's a crime. I am a little disappointed with that, considering two things. One, Mr. Carbo, I believe it in the US. And secondly, they are aware even Trump. Now, if any leader in the world don't ever talk about stolen election, nobody knows which Trump, the number of times. They don't say them, they don't go court, the courts of judge the way appoint don't dispute them, but still say they're still in election. Up to where he win in the second term now, president-elect, Trump said it's still an election. We judge the way appoint. With the same court system with Mr. Kagodi talk about court in Sierra Leone, then dispute them. But however we see, one of the world's most biggest democracy and law country with tolerance to law, with respect for law, America, and whenever I read in Trump or in Soviet that we call the election stolen, they commit treason. So I don't know how this is applicable to the Sierra Leone situation, for Samoa calling the election stolen tantamount to the treasonable offense. So I don't know if the Sierra Leone Constitution has still say, but I want clarification on that. And the question of APC circumventing themselves into all the chaos that they have from Sierra Leone, I think one reason we make people like Mr. Kagwe and other SLPP surrogates they pass this information around, we the APC set contribute. Remember, there was a point that is very transformed. I don't raise a concern when people come now associate deliberately, purposefully, they try to tie Adebayo around the APC. I said, listen, my point has always been, you have to have people who are sympathizers of a political party. Some are followers. They don't necessarily have to be members. They don't have to be necessarily registered members. As the SLPP did today in ruling in Sierra Leone, you have a lot of people really talk on behalf of the APC, now the diaspora in Sierra Leone. Go check them. They are not registered members. They don't carry card of the SLPP. So does that mean if they say something, you get to tie them around the SLPP? I said this in the past that Adebayo's association with the APC, we instead don't come out and say he's not a member of the APC, and there has not been a proof till date say Adebayo is a card-carrying member of the APC. But people try to tie him to APC because if they do so, with political system so works in Sierra Leone, the people will see the APC as bad. Exactly. This is a very similar thing Mr. Kagu and others are doing here. And then people will come, then people will write the police. The police has always said there has been faceless protesters. Now, then people will follow the channel and they got arrested. Mr. Kagu and others are still saying it's APC circumventing with regards causing chaos in Sierra Leone. These people are not APC members. These people, in fact, one of them understands it, he gets tied, whether in the past or now, with the SLPP. Just because they apply the constitutional rule where the police say publicly don't say you have to write to the police for a protest. What the APC gets to do with this? Finally, if we the thing say, if any action where somebody takes, we get to come out and dissociate ourselves from that person. Now, just a ploy of the ruling party for find a way for drag the strongest opposition into whatever chaotic situation where they are from the Sierra Leone. I'm totally in favor of APC or anybody decent come out and say any bad thing will happen. Me, I know they do, me, I know they do. Like we, Madam Claudius, come out to do video. It's fine. But is that incumbent upon them, whether legally or otherwise? So say it has to happen whenever a dog bites. If you the willing person not like that dog, the one way you feel that the opposition for come out and explain say that dog bite cannot be part of it. When they should have other things to do.
Right,
I mean, if there is an evidence that they're connected, then come out with it. But for continue to say they are always connected to chaotic situations just because they have been in the past, I don't think it's real, and I don't think it's genuine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the call. Now, Mr. Kabo, I don't turn it off. It is listing now behind now in phone. So now the exact point where I've been trying to tell you, say, let we not use the fallacy of association. Anything where somebody do we pretend to be APC, so now APC do now the same thing the person they try for talk. And enough here to una self they tell una get for come now the opposition 2028, where definitely una the kind of the opposition. Then anything where SLPP go frustrate, he go say, we say now the SLPP. Ethiopia. And say we now people the way actually we fear when we do politics, we fear. So now the same thing the guy they talk about. But now let's talk about the letter where you did.
Yeah, Dr. Mankota, he asked a question to explain maybe the 2-3 things them all. He already cleared them because of association of whatever you guys do and what we know you for. So definitely you are always suspect number one in our minds. That I can tell you. Now he talk about suspect number one unless we prove it otherwise. APC is always suspect number one. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter. Now, the thing I want to clear with him with regards to the treason, for him to say the elections were stolen, how does that be treason? He compared that to Trump here. And both parties have, both of these countries have played exactly what their leaders said. When Trump said here that the elections were stolen, what happened? We see the Capitol when they went to attack there and how they kill people. You see the chaos. That's treason. It is because of his words. That is treason. Now, in our country, it's vividly clear. Since Samura started this, we have had a coup. And this coup is almost 98% of them are APC. So it's definitely APC because of his words. So this is why it becomes treasonable. When you speak, it depends of what follow behind your statement. If your statement is followed by some reactions that are tantamount to destruction of a country or people, then that is a treason. That's why I call that his statements are treasonal. Because that is why we are where we are today, based on Dr. Samura's statement. Okay? So he needs to be arrested.
Let me ask you a question. Why did no arrest Dr. Samura because of the coup?
You see, we have a technical team. We in the government of Sierra Leone and the SLPP, it's not everybody. We can say that, but trust me, we rely on our system in the SLPP, and when they take an action, we are behind them, and they will never fail us. So we trust them. Unlike APC, everybody is a king, everybody is a president in APC. Everybody talk. No, we always bring issues out. In APC, everybody talk. They want to talk to the president. I advise the president. I advise Marabio. I have told Marabio this. Everybody, we don't do that.
Mr.
All right. So yeah, go ahead.
Because of time, just as a question, why the government not arrest Dr. Samura because of the coup? Because based on what you talk, if indeed true, why the government not just take 2-3 words because of X, Y, Z, that made not arrest them. Then we'll move on.
It could be a technical reason. That's all I can tell you. But it's going to come there.
Okay.
It's just a technical reason.
We'll go see what's in the happen. Now, let's talk about the letter. Let's talk about the letter. What do you want to talk about the letter of
Well, you see, you mentioned it correctly with regards to the letter. You understand, right? The guys who wrote the letter, they don't write for permission. Mm-hmm. It's like commanding, asking you have to give us these people. They don't say, we want to go protest. We are asking for permission. No, they ask for the presence of the police. They don't ask for permission.
And
All right.
and
So,
mistake.
yeah, and so that becomes a problem. You have to, according to the laws of Sierra Leone, you have to write a letter, and I believe the letter don't go to the right channel. I think it is the police, whoever apprehended the letter, took it to the IG, but they're supposed to address it to the IG, but they didn't, the IGP or whatever they call it. All right. So that's one point. The second point is because of it is the duty of the police because of protest. It's not something rosy in Sierra Leone. There has never been a rosy protest in Sierra Leone, especially during the regime of from 2018 to now. So when you say we want to protest, as I said, you just have to be very. If you're an authority, your child comes to you say that I want to go do this, I want to go. You got to ask because you know that child, the people in the country, they are very fragile. So and especially when, as I said, everybody is aware. We know very well that I know you hate to say it. APC will circumvent.
Wait, it don't bring
Yeah,
up. We say now we talk about
that's what I'm saying. So as I told you, the number one suspect in everybody's mind, as far as Sierra Leone is concerned now, for any trouble protest is APC, unless you prove me wrong, unless it is discovered that they are not.
Mr.
So
Abu.
what happened? The guys lied. They said they register where with the city council. I'm afraid I was talking to myself. I said the city council. They said they register with, and trust me, I said overnight. Yvonne, is it they call the mayor Yvonne? What's
Yeah,
her name?
yeah.
Yvonne will produce a certificate for them overnight. That I know for sure. He's going to, even when they don't register, that he's going to provide a certificate for them overnight to substantiate that yes they register, even when they don't register.
But that's
That I know.
when that's speculation. And number two,
So, well, I know what I'm saying. I know what I know about. Listen, Mr. Makota, I'm very old, and I'm not just like Sabura mentioned. I'm not a child in Sierra Leone, and I've been following. I've been speaking to people in Sierra Leone ever since I was young. I see the politics playing there. If that would have been the only reason for that registration, trust me, Yvonne will produce that overnight in a speck of in a blink of an eye and give it to them. Say, here is it.
Mr. Gabo,
I know that,
I don't
right?
like conspiracy theories. That's number one. Number two, yeah, you don't agree already. I don't know why you want for associated.
So the guys them say they get a website. I mean, they have the guys them say. What is the next thing? They were conversing in telephone. They were conversing in telephone. Now they asked them their telephone number. They said they don't have telephone,
Yeah, but
right? And
yeah,
they sign things which names when some mistakenly probably they attach telephone numbers to these people. According to the police, they call them, the people deny, and they even call them to deny more and more to
yeah,
buttress the denial.
Mr.
So all these things come to play, and the police have the right to make sure they go into this issue because Salon is fragile under the APC as an opposition.
Mr.
So
Gabo,
this is where the problem lies. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Gabo.
I'm not going to let you out this book.
Now the only difference is what you get. Now the
Right.
obsession about APC what you get. That's not the only difference is what me and you get. I don't agree. Say I just don't play. I just don't play the video now. Yeah, where the police
Mm.
explain waiting and waiting make them arrest them. They arrest them. Then two people. Yeah, we agree on that. So no need for argue. The only problem where they
Okay.
argue when you want for take them because of the obsession with the APC. Say this not APC because APC they subvert everything. But let we wait and come. The first thing where the guys they miss. Let me just summarize this and move on. The first thing where the first mistake, then say then requires for the presence of the police. Then that the letter then give threats. They make threats remarks to the ECSL. Then give them ultimatum where then say they're supposed to produce them results then they by the 9th. That is next tomorrow. By the 10th,
Right.
the result then they go occupy. That's not a threat. And when you call the police,
Exactly.
make the police go secure you for do bad things, the police don't do them. So we agree on that. Now that the fatal mistake where they make. The second
All
thing,
right.
the
Uh-huh.
second thing, Their lies say they register, they're not register. The third thing, their lies say then go put names of people them where they're not even aware say their names then they're not the list. So we agree on that. We all agree say they make mistake and they have to pay for their mistake. That's not a problem. The only problem I get with you, this has nothing to do with the APC. Let's move on.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let me comment on this. I don't think these are mistakes. When you say a mistake, it's something you don't know. These are pranks. These are circumventing. These are circumventing the system. They think the system is not smart. But you know what? You guys come to Sierra Leone. Just come with your trouble. Just
Okay.
come.
Let's move on.
You
Now
will find out.
to the comments. Let we listen to we viewers there now. Okay.
All right.
Now Abdullah Jallo say loud and clear. That is why I be asked for say if they hear me clearly. Peter Dowda say the ultimatum place to pursue electoral justice is in the court. Any other way is illegal and wrong. We agree.
That's it.
Christopher Yanka say, good evening, Doc. Check the names of the people. It's Thomas Babadi and Madi. Sorry, I make a mistake on that. Maddie Williams. That's good point. Cotton Tree say, good afternoon, Doc. And one more for I say, so-called Concern Sierra Leonean is a registered CSO, has no office of their own, list of membership.
Exactly.
We are roundly denied by those contacted. Sierra Leone Police Pro, contacted by the Sierra Leone police professionals. The two are helping the police with further investigation.
Correct.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain a little bit about this Concern Sierra Leone. Concern Sierra Leone. Okay. A lot of people they don't know the origin of this particular name. This, you know, that start this Concern Sierra Leonean organization where legally registered. A lot of people they don't know. Now Mohammed Kamagemba Mansari. Here in
So hold on. Is that the same organization or just a name they give?
The legally registered Concern Sierra Leoneans.
Okay.
Yeah, before Mustafa Wyden then can hijack them. Now Mohammed Kamagemba Mansari. The time when he be youth director for APC, this now an organization where he creates also for help Sierra Leoneans. Now through this organization, where they're able to convince the APC, North America, for get a 40-foot container with items for Kergo Nasa alone, where people like Sane and other APC members then go receive this item, then praise Mohamed Kamarimba Mansare, then praise the leadership at the time, and at the end of the day, later then say Mohamed Kamarimba Mansare, not to leader, not to APC members.
APC.
So now the fourth person we actually make this name Concern Sierra Leonean. After that, we read this name was hijacked by Mustafa Y and Co, including this guy, Ibrahim Fofana.
Okay.
Ibrahim Fofana, where they were called today, so they were part of this hijack of this name. You know, the meeting, the protest, where them the protest against Anes by Koroma, where Anes by Koroma been the camp at the UNGA. You know, in fact, I've been actually interviewed them, people like Mustafa Y during the protest. I interviewed them. Then after they don't pass, now we read this name pop up in a salon, Concern Sierra Leonean, and then say they register too. So this name don't they travel for so many places, and it becomes a problem. But again, Sierra Leone then get a right for name themselves anyhow and form an organization, irrespective of looking at the circumstances, then get the right day. But then just get to do the right thing, then go the legal way. That's all I can say on this.
Okay.
Robert Cabo say if Mohamed Bangura guarantee anybody, will that person be registered as a member? Mohamed Bangura is a member of the APC party.
Yeah, it's interesting, right?
He's a member of the APC party. And he is not only a member of the APC party. Mohamed Bangura is a honorable, a member of parliament under APC party. The last time I checked, they not expel Mohamed Bangura from the APC party. So if the members of parliament get the right for recommend people them, Mohamed Bangura get the right to recommend anybody for become a member of the APC party. So I hope say I answer your question, Mr. Robert Cabo. Now,
Of course.
for not say, why will anyone pay a fee to become a member of a political party? Political parties should raise funds voluntarily. Political parties are a scam. Well, contrary, in any organization, you therefore put your money where your mouth is. Because that's not in the guarantee you say yes, indeed you're serious. So membership registration most majority of the organizations, including political party organizations. The SLPP, Mr. Gabo, did you ever pay any membership fee na SLPP?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So
I
it's
pay
not
registration. But this is. Let me just clear this. You see, there are two types of, or two or three types of membership in any of these societies, like what we are doing in Sierra Leone, like the political parties. Now, if you could be a member, you can vote, but you are not a member within the echelon. That is to say, you don't contribute money, but you contribute morally and through vote. And so if you become a member and pay membership dues,
that's
yeah,
not membership, Mr. Gabo. That's called supporters.
hold on. All right. If but supporters vote for APC.
Yeah, but those are
All right. So those are, well, that's exactly what I'm saying. Those who contribute monthly and they are registered and vote for the party, these are the members when it
exactly.
comes to any benefit or anything.
Yeah,
They are more guaranteed than you who just support them and go vote, you not pay contribution. So it's
exactly.
not actually compulsory. If you don't want to pay, you leave it, but you are not a member. You can vote for them, but you're not a member when they come to check and you are a sympathizer of somebody else. So
Yeah,
that's the reason why.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, let's go to Peter Dauda. Peter Dauda say, why do our political parties like doing the right thing very slowly just to give themselves accolade for doing so? Why?
We don't understand that.
So-called
It
Concern
could it could expand. Mhm.
is not a registered SEO, has no office of their own, denial of membership by some of the people whose details were presented to the police. Forgery is one of the investigations going on at the CID. Yeah, the police also talk about that. I, Momo for I say, the two now helping the police with their investigations are mere village champions who bent on causing more mayhem in the country. Christopher Yankase, this digital platform is going to be challenging considering the level of ICT illiteracy in the country. Well, I believe say in order for it will be challenging for some people, but if you get picking where go school, it go able for help you for make you able look some of them thing and they. So we need for move on from being this analogous behavior to digital um transformation. It will able for help with, So I don't say not a very good idea. Now,
Yeah, I think the idea is good, Dr. Mankota, because we are not trying, we have to progress. We have to go out, move on, because this is what the world is doing. It's
yeah,
going to take time to develop it. It's going to take time. You understand? My only advice is let it be user friendly. Let it don't be too much of academic,
yeah,
where people who are not educated. Let it be user friendly. And
yeah,
that's the area they're going to focus. Remember, the man said he never knew that's how illiterate Sierra Leoneans are, the number of illiterate people. So he has to consider that he's creating an app for illiterate people. So he has to be user friendly.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So that's how it is.
Uh, Christopher Yanka said, Doc, don't discuss the digital issue with Mr. Gabo. He is not APC.
Tell him I already got the app. Let me show you. Look at it. I already download the app. You see the red one there? I already have the app. As the man was talking, I was downloading
You go soon turn APC by God's power. Wait some more.
it. Never in my life.
I can look and say Mankota, Payansane, and his cabal are going to embezzle those membership dues, just like the 8 billion loans went missing. I think Dr. Samora will be at CI the first thing Monday morning to demand their unconditional and immediate release. I think I know them.
So Dr. Samora is going there on Monday, and Dr. Samora is APC. He's a leader in APC. So is it that I'm asking you the question?
Hey, hold on. We don't pull us. We don't can bring trouble again. Hello.
Anything. You guys stop if you know anything. You are the number one suspect. BC. That's the man in New Jersey. That's the guy in New Jersey. I'm sorry for him. He don't know the politics in Sierra Leone. He only know about America. So I'm sorry for him. He asked these questions and some of them he answered them himself. like because this issue with Dr. Mankota, this issue of this demonstration is being broadcasted by all the APC outlets. All, okay, all the APC outlets broadcast that, and up to date, up till now, till the 9th, when they are ready to go out, they are broadcasting it. So it's APC thing.
That's the beauty of democracy.
Well, there you go. I understand that, but you have to put people by category. Okay. If you're a troublemaker, we always know you are the one.
Okay, whatever. All right, Michael Coker said, Doctor, those two guys lied about the address of their office, and it appears they just made up a concerned citizen list, which is against the law. I hope they get charged to court for lying to the police, amongst other things.
Exactly. So, Dr. Mankota, my question is: are you guys going to come out on Friday? I mean, on Tuesday?
This is not an APC. Not right for associating with this thing. It's not with APC. For join whip and this no, we're not going to allow that. This not to APC. APC not they come out when APC ready for camp. They seal red na the country.
All right, but Dr. Samora is going there on Monday to bail them.
No, this is not Concern Sierra Leoneans. The fight for electoral justice is continuing. Michael Coker said, Dr. Babadi Kamara is an admitted APC member disguising as CSO. We can't cast the entire party for what he did, but where there is smoke, there is always electricity.
Fire. You guys, you have to retreat. Dr. Mankota, you guys have to retreat. APC has to retreat.
Cannot say someone so-called electoral justice but refused to go through the constitutional order. The only authorities that has the right to force ECHL to produce results is the court. So why not go to that? Yes.
Now they change it to data, disaggregated data. No more electoral justice, no more elections, disaggregated data. So next week they're going to ask for the computers of the election, and they're going to strike for that.
APC. Michael Coker say, isn't APC a member of COP? I suspect that then APC is hiding behind COP. APC bail them out, whatever.
Circumvent. I use the word circumvent.
What's the number to call? Well, I've been not put the number. Oh, I've last said be don't call already. Anyway. Konotri say, Mr. Gabo, how can you hold someone responsible for someone else's action? Mr. Gabo, should we hold you accountable for the action of SLPP? That's logic. That logic is insane. You know, Ezekiel 18:20. It talks in Ezekiel 18:20. It talks in the son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, nor the father bear the iniquity of the son. But Mr. Gabo say, now you men you picking, if you go cause trouble, now then they got arrest.
Not necessarily so, but if your remarks are followed by destruction, you're gonna be held responsible for those remarks.
For the
Yeah.
Kabo say, people that are saying that the court is the correct place to seek redress, but I want to ask what are taken to court when there is no result. All right. For the
Well,
thank you very much for because I think so the first
that's a
time
good question.
I think so the first time this way I see you comments. Maybe you been on comments before. I just remember but thank you very much for comment. We don't talk about this for the past 1.5 years already.
Right.
Results day, the only results we know the results we win at the APC want. But results day. Now the one we want now you know come out.
The one who says Samura win. The one who says Samura win. Then not there. That's you too much. You teach me something new today. The one I want. 9 day.
Yeah, anyway. What's essential to produce the result? You not
You know what? I invite every channel leader to come to this program. It's very interesting. Results day, the one way want 9 day. The one way they want. And not the one way they want.
You go to court to force essential to produce the result. You are not challenging the result. Your ground
Right.
is to produce the results which you have standing. The data is a public record. I agree with you, my brother. I agree. Konotri say, Cabo, you have standing in court to force ECSL to produce the result. You don't have standing to challenge the result because or based on the 7-day mandate to challenge the result. Yeah. Ablasi say that's not truthful, Mr. Gabo. I don't know what in Ablasi say. Mr. Gabo, you say something we Ablasi no agree with you, but you know explain what in.
Well, yeah, well, we don't know that. We'll leave it in the air. He might come in back and explain that.
Michael Coker say I disagree with my SLPP comrade. Thank you very much. Now that they go after Mr. Gabo.
Well, let's hear what you disagree on.
Dr. Samura saying that the election was stolen does not constitute treason. I beg to differ with you, Mr. Gabo. Thank you.
All right.
So much.
Okay. All right. But we will deliberate that. He's my brother, and I can tell him why it is treason because it has caused so much havoc. And even that treason that happens is because of his remarks. If he would have considered, all these problems would have not been there.
Yes. Mr. Gabo, it doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Mr. Coker is just making so we can have a conversation with you guys, and he knew what I'm saying. He know what I'm talking about. So when he speaks, he's an SLPP. When SLPP speaks to SLPP, we understand.
Now you don't
especially when you are here.
Politics. The politics don't begin doing so. Anyway, Peter Dowd said, if the protest fails to achieve its objective, what happened next? Well, we can move on. Peter Dowd also said, Samura Kamara is a member of the APC Association. Yep. Madiu I Jawara, this is another new name. Thank you very much, my brother, for subscription. The stories seem worthy. USA's standing strong. Let's go to Christopher Yankase. APC executive is not part of this. I agree with you, my brother. Mr. Gabo now obsessed with APC no more. Everything he say with this.
No, you say the executive. You say APC executive. They don't say APC. Do not agree with this. You say APC executive. Do not agree with it. But again,
the APC at this time, Mr. Gabo.
And again, whatever is APC is suspicious.
And now, I said as Sila say Samura is SLPP. I want to agree with that.
We don't have a problem with that. With APC, when everything fails, they send it to SLPP. Even Adebayo, they send to SLPP. Even Adebayo, they send to SLPP. So we don't have a problem with you guys. Yeah.
I want to agree with Aisata Sila simply because Samura they try for distract the APC. It's not like say now a plant to the to now una implantant to we, but now SLPP.
So it's an SLPP operative. Well, that is the smartness of the politics. It's up to you guys to think otherwise.
We go to the extent we get leadership all. Anyway,
Maybe that's why I tell you that it's just a technical reason why we don't arrest him. Maybe that's the technical area, one of the technical areas.
now we don't begin no. Now we don't begin. Christopher, Doc, the organization that Kamarimba found was yeah. I'm very sorry, yes, Patriotic Sierra Leonean. You are right. I take it back. Concern Sierra Leonean, not to Kamarimba, yes, not Patriotic Sierra Leonean. You are right. You know,
Okay.
you are right. Not to Concern.
All right.
I agree with you. I remember that, bruh, you don't say, not to, how many years now they go? Not to about 15 years now they go, so you are right. Thank you.
You don't come, you don't begin talk back.
Yeah. Cannot we say peace, security, and prosperity over our land and people? And Ajibu Jallo say, my understanding is that the RRF forms show results by the polling station. Is that not what we want? Yeah, that's what we want.
But let me ask, that's with Mekomane, Mr. Jallo.
Yeah.
Ajibu Jallo, Mr. Ajibu Jallo, is RR forms not part of the election process?
It's part of the election, but not the result we want.
Well, you know what? Okay. Next time you guys going to ask for the RR forms. In fact, you'll be asking for them. Anyway, you fail and you ask for electoral justice. You fail, now you ask for disaggregated data. Next time, as I said, you're going to ask for the computers used in the process of the elections.
What we need now, the result number we need. That's all.
Yeah, but you just answer that question. The results are here, but you just don't get the one you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We want the one what we want for making come on now. Ajibu Jallo just don't show you the results what we want. All right. Michael Kuka say we not a party of inclusion. So if Osamu one come join he is I think Osamu probably go don't join now. Maybe Madam don't get a secret code. Madam don't get a secret code. All right, Ajibu Jallo saying, I think Concern Sierra Leonean was Jesmel Suma of NGC. Yeah, Jesmel Suma, how you call him? Mustafa Y. And because the tell way them in the protest actually interview Jesmel Suma, interview Mustafa Y. Also, the tell way them they I think in New York or Washington, I think in New York with them in the protest. Yeah. So my bad. The mistake was Patriotic Sierra Leonean versus Concern Sierra Leonean. I take it back. You see, now in this way we tolerate we view as there for make them also be part of the conversation. Sometimes me can do something when I'm wrong. Then they come correct me. Thank you very much, Mr. Yanka. Well, I think say we are able to complete the program within 2 hours, 9 minutes. And first of all, I just want to thank. That's not the last comment I received. So Ajibu Jallo na the last comment I received. So I just want to thank Mr. Abubakar Kamara, the coordinator for APC registration and verification exercise. It can't tell we so many good things about the APC. It make we feel happy because most times waiting they go out now, social media is about this firecracker problem where they go on within the APC. So now we know that irrespective of all the nonsense where they go on, the party is moving forward a little bit, little by little, and this is not a very good news for everybody. Henry Bobo Bokari just sent a message say APC will continue to ask for results until that will be done.
That will be done on our constitution hearing.
That result say 2028.
Oh boy, APC in that case.
They ask the results, when I pull it up,
They say the concerned citizens are not APC, but someone is going there on Monday. They go release them.
Mr. Gabo,
Yeah.
give me your 1 minute last word.
It's a very big concern I have with my tribesmen in the north, the Chiminis. Listen, Oman, when I read that one, the way call themselves concerned citizens, putting Babadi, this is not, I mean, this is not a Williams, ngesa temneta. Kere an capture nu, because na actati, kama kon not nu, kama defense fetanu. An EPC, an pasi, an bot sky picture, an bot sky an tough, an kota an tough. An fetanu ngaman tila, so an benefit. So na an temne, an masu. Sunelens sa lomanye, ati masu lomanwe. Swear elles ati an politician anye man lomanwe. An politician anye, an lomanu ati be benefit nga. Ati be benefit an fetanu tai. An yun sa fetanu, sa an benefit nga. And destroy an fetanu, sa an benefit nga. So anye ba, an pa important na yon ati lomanwe. Ma unyo dero karakera do romwe. You've got us, bepi koni temne. You've got, bepi opa koni temne. You've got ra urera komukoe. Kere afma tati at their can't of road no anga timne. Oiten lokoi oitimne. Oiten limbai once of fucking oitimne. So I'm trouble and what's over Sam Petan, Sam very concerned the Ampetason. So took Marinito, come on both a mirror no car and panye. And young boyo, so no can shock answer to you, Momon. You know what I talk?
Mr. Gabo, Mr. Gabo,
Yeah.
all what you talk so okay, nothing for do with Babadi and whatever that William guy.
Okay.
They're not talk say they're not Timini. So I don't know why Timini business come inside. But in any case,
Because not in the camp. And thing they say not in the costume go soro, not in the camp, not in the kill. So that now I give them the warning. Let it not come out.
okay. Well, you know, say when would they advocate from the freedom of expression? So we get
Yeah.
for practice and two. So we they
Oh,
give
that's exactly.
language where you want for talk. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, let's let me just read evangelist Sir S. Stevens say APC is gradually losing their grip, and if they continue to be distancing themselves from the people, which is very disappointing, they too will be disappointed when they will need the people most. I don't think say the APC they distance themselves from the people. I think now a misinterpretation of the reality on the ground. As we speak, the APC party they go all over the country. They reach out to the people. It not necessarily means say because somebody say we get for go this route, this side of the road, and we say no, this is not the correct road. That means say with the distance ourselves. What is going on right now is it is the distraction now in right now the APC leadership they fetch. And as we all know, when it comes to this particular APC leadership, me now one of the most fierce critic of this administration. But at the same time, when they do the right thing, I will always come and defend them. So in the APC right now, they do the leadership, now the right thing for do because we not go they and this nonsense forever. We say we not for move forward. The APC now a political party for God's sake, not a bondo society where now once in a blue moon then they come initiate people them. It's therefore be a continuous progressive party. If something happens where we not agree, we fight. We make mistake in the course of the fight or the fight, and we realize say we will not make mistake, we get for move on. We not go say because we don't make mistake and this now in our own perception we get for stock. That's they deprive the APC party in progress one. So coming to say the APC party, they lose the people them. No, I think that is not true. The APC party is reaching out to people them. Samora and Inkabudu, now then they try for whole way back because then still they look behind. Then they look at the 2023 election. 2024 is almost today, now December, the 7th. Imagine, oh, we are now approaching 2025. We are still looking 2023. And we know, same, no matter how we look at the 2023 election, we don't make a fatal mistake. Are we going to stop and say because we not get what we want, we get for stadium? The SLPP, the ones for law, we do that. Now the reason this way, this lady jokingly they say Samora na SLPP because it looks like we are actually doing the bidding of the SLPP. You see, so I want my brother for law we know say the APC party leadership are doing the right thing at this time. If then they do the wrong thing, you can I mean at the first person where they tell them say what you wanna do, what you wanna do the wrong thing. I tell them they all know. If you ask any of those leaders from Minkalu all the way down, I tell them about Dr. Mankola, they will tell you say that man was Sabian. I'm not afraid for tell them the truth. I'm not afraid for tell we leaders the truth. But at the same time, we get for praise them and support them when they do the right thing. Okay, that's Namion respond to this. Now I just want again for continue for thank Abu Bakar Kabo. We come today now in the coordinator for registration and verification exercise for Cantel we. And this now another example for say these guys are doing the right thing right now. Look this digital transformation when they try for put together. We go for tell them thank you because now the things we want for see now the APC party. The APC party now a modern party, so we need for modernize the way we think, the way we do things. Okay, so we tell them plenty. Thank you, Mr. Gabo. Thank you very much for coming at the program. And at the same time, I want to thank Una all we contribute towards this program. Una comments, una calls, this na educative interaction. Una they teach we what we don't know, or correct we what we do we mistake. The same thing we says they try from give una information we accurate, we go able to for help not only una self, but other people then way they not get the opportunity for kind of this program. So I they continue for encourage una for let una share this program so other Sierra Leoneans then go able for benefits from the education or the educates people them. Remember, this program is not about money. This program done there for the past 13 years. Okay. This is not the first program we actually been they do live radio program. First Sierra Leonean online live radio program. Okay. So it done there for a very long time. We not they ask money for or would they do that make now once every week. If we want for turn on into a commercialize something, we'll go down every day. We'll go down every day. But again, when you come, bring things where you able benefit you viewers them. Important things and that make we get that everything, all the information we they get throughout the week, we can discuss them together. And we're able to learn from each other. So I just want for thank now also. Well, we'll go see you back next week, the same time, the same place. Good night.